what we got over here. What we call him? Let me call him, chat. Wait, not this one? Oh, what the fuck? That's the wrong one. What the hell? Who sent me that shit? This one. I said 30 seconds, chat. This one, right? Wait, is the YouTube link better quality? It's the same shit. Oh, it's the same quality. Okay. Surviving is winning, Franklin. Everything else is bullshit. Fairy tales spun by people afraid to look life in the eye. Ravage.
All right, this might sound awful. Does it sound okay?
No, you sound fine.
Okay, good. I was a little worried. It's like an old Razor Serum I had it from my parents' house back like 7 years ago.
Bringing out the antiques over here.
Yeah, that's for sure.
All right,
Did you watch this?
No, I actually haven't watched it at all.
Okay, go ahead.
And what better? We got the man, the myth, the legend here. Chat's been dying for some insights, insider info, insider trading.
All right, well, I've prepared.
Up in the morning, got a smile up on my face, cause I've been dreaming about the millions. Feel so close, I need a taste. So I be trapping, rapping, and everything in between. And if I see you walking, looking,
ooh, that man looks good.
The sting like bang, nigga, bang. Got the
a little mid, I think.
Sang, nigga. I'm a one-man army, I ain't running with no gang, nigga. Ain't got the time for the bullshit and fuck the drama. Catch me chilling with your boo and stay lit in Bahama mamas. Murder on the phone, I pick it up like what you need. Said you want that nigga dead, leave him laying in the streets. I'ma kill you, do not push me, that's unless you wanna bleed. When you with that murder tuck, you gon' be banging on your knees. Murder on the phone, I pick it up like what you need. Said you want that nigga dead, leave him laying in the streets. I'ma kill her, do not push me, that's unless you wanna bleed.
Ooh, damn careful.
You gon' be banging on your knees. I need a Ruger, need a Glock, I need a Uzi. I got murder on my mind, so I ain't tryna be too choosy, nigga. A Carlo called me, said he know a bitch named Susie. Used to chill in his jacuzzi, now he's saying she a Lucy, Told me to clean it up, I'm something like a janitor. I pull up with a mop stick and I up it on your manager. I take a pic and print that shit, I need the proof. I killed this track, I'm spitting on, I'm murdering and out the booth, bitch.
Okay, I've seen a few things in there I think are coming.
All right, let's try this. What do you think's coming first? Let's see what your big idea is.
Well, first off, we got the table. I'm guessing this is actually what the table is going to look like in game, right? Storage, general goods, drug storage, arms storage. Like I'm guessing this goes at a house we pick probably.
That's like an actual. That's actually above the table and is dynamic. So like as you move around, that moves with you basically as you go around and is dynamic in the world and has like perspective and everything on it. It's pretty cool, kind of like a hologram.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Okay. Well, there's something else I saw. Yeah, obviously
Also,
the turf stuff. Yeah, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
The table. There's also like a bunch of different styles of tables. So like instead of that one looks like more like the
Storage table or something?
Mayans type table. But you can get like different types of the gang table that are like that. That is like maybe there's one for like a biker gang. Maybe there's one that's like done off the Godfather, you know, the table from the Godfather. Maybe like a girl gang like for VVS, you know,
Yeah.
for them to have like there's different styles of table you can pick for that.
Okay. Let's see. Then obviously, I guess a bunch of different types of emissions for the gangs to pick, depending on what table.
So what I will say is that there's like a number of missions we put in that influence different things in terms of like your overall like level or rep that you have for unlocks, but also to influence your influence of turf on an area. So kind of the thing we're doing with the update is, well, I won't get into too much, but what I'll tell you is that the missions are pretty in depth. There's a nice variety to them, and they're not shallow. They're like pretty good.
That's good. So there's you know, in the past it's always been, oh, you sell drugs and that's the main thing for gang turf, but there's gonna be multiple ways to get your turf up.
Yeah, so there's like a lot of different ways you can get your reputation up on a turf. So there's these types of missions have some type of influence. There is a way with drugs, which I won't get into, but is really cool. It's not just to raise your turf, but it's to influence the kind of the influence of other gangs, right? Like to kind of nerf them or attack them. The other stuff that we have in as well is there's more of like a static way of like we've implemented mechanics that make you kind of have to put your cache of like weapons, drugs, etc., stolen goods to use in terms of like making it vulnerable because it will statically raise the influence on your turf or the size of your turf. So I won't get into too much past that, but like there is a way with all of like your guns and all that meth you have, instead of just using it all, you put it in storage that can be hit by other gangs basically. But as long as that's in your storage, it's raising your influence on the entire
Yeah, it gives you
area.
benefits. Okay, that's fire. So it goes full circle pretty much.
Yeah, encourages people not to like lockbox and loot box their cars basically.
All right, what else did I see? Yeah, okay, so a bunch of different missions. You got like the bank truck looking thing, attack and defend type stuff.
Yeah, not a bank truck though. A lot of people said that was bait.
Okay.
Yeah, that was bait.
Oh.
Yeah, we learned a lot from the bank trucks last time and how they were kind of anti roleplay. So we did something a little different. They're not technically bank trucks. They're something else. It looks like it. It's kind of a you'll see what it is, but it's not a real bank truck thing. That was there basically to Reddit farm to make people say Prodigy just copy shit.
Okay, and then the next, the allow list for the top gangs. I'm trying to look at this picture here. Oh, you can see a little bit. Yeah, there's levels, a gang bank account, right? And there's a bunch of other shit. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, so your bank account for your gang is actually vulnerable, but you're incentivized to have stuff in your bank account because it raises that circle, right? Like there is a static level you can have all the time that's like not movable based on like what you have in your bank account or in these different storages basically.
Oh, that's gonna be fire. Yeah, upgrades bank, turf, member settings, zones.
Yeah, and you said attack and defend missions as well. That kind of plays into those missions. Like instead of it just being these repeatable grind fests, what we did is like let's put it this way: there is a queue, and you go in the queue, and you're either doing the thing or you're defending the thing, like preventing it from happening, which influences your rep as well.
Okay, that's fire. Well, then it said the allow list, I'm guessing, is like you said. It says for the top gangs. You get to the top position, and then you have access to, you know, essentially make some. You'll be the dealer for whatever item or something along those lines. You don't have to tell us exactly, right? Because we don't want to spoil it.
Ultimate gang fantasy, right? Well, when you go to make a gang in GTA, what is it? Who's the guy that you look to? You're like, that guy has the fucking power.
Oh, the fucking gun dealers or something.
I think you have your answer. What this is to do is we realized last time with our gang system that it was just a grind, and what we really wanted to do this time is to unlock the fantasy for the gangs to be the kingpin, basically. And that is what these whitelists basically are. or allow lists, I should say. And that's pretty much the reality of it, is like based on how big your turf gets. And this won't be a thing where like CG just grinds a bunch in a week and then no one can ever catch up. This will be like a weekly, daily thing where like the balance of power can always change.
Yeah, if you're like not active, you'll fall behind type shit. But also, like, if you're not active, you're not gonna be playing catch up for months, you know?
Yeah, exactly. This will be a really adaptable system where like new gangs will be able to come in and compete, you know, to at least raise their turf.
All right, let me see what else. We covered the other stuff. Yeah. Oh, new drugs. I can already tell. It looks like some pills.
Yeah. So yeah. So we didn't want it to just be a grind and sell drugs simulator for like your little turfy to sell drugs and you get rep or whatever. We wanted to be a little bit more in depth. So there's a way with the drugs. You just can't go out. Let's put it this way. People aren't just gonna buy your drug, because it's just like anything in life. If people don't know what you're selling, they're not buying, right? So there's methods within the game in which you have to get people to like your product, right? And what that method is, like I'll let you guys figure it out, but you have to, and it'll really link into like the lower tier or like single criminal systems, so that you have a reason to interact and buy their drugs as well. So
is the other skill trees opening up with this too? Like the weird science and stuff?
yeah, so you have weird science, and the gun one will open up as well.
I've been dying to just unlock those and get those going.
Yeah, also coming with this, we're going to nerf a lot of the current drugs. Like they're going to be nerfed down, basically, to make room for the evolution of the server systems, basically, so that, you know, the weird science tree will like influence how good those drugs are versus like if you perfect your formula like you do on meth. But really, the new drugs that come in now, like those will be your bigger things, right? There will be a reason to get them.
Yeah, that makes sense, because the green pill was kind of like, you know, the green. Trust me, I love having a green pill in the gunfights, but it never made full sense.
Yeah, Smaxney kind of like said that too. He's like, yeah, we made that stuff too powerful, and like it was a learning experience for those guys. It was like their first major systems they were pushing for like for this server in the English audience towards like, you know, this market. So like they realized quick it wasn't about making something super powerful. It's about progression, like little progression.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it looks dope. And it's tomorrow, right?
Okay. Well, it is either tomorrow or Wednesday. I think it's more likely Wednesday at the moment, or parts of it might come tomorrow, and then the rest might come Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But it will really make the call probably around like 10 a.m., 11 a.m. tomorrow. So like we'll give everyone a fair shot. We will definitely let like all the gangs know like a few hours, 5 hours before we do it. But yeah, it's definitely, what I can tell you is like we foresee everything being out before Saturday, and at least pieces of it being out, you know, by
Pump
Tuesday.
It out throughout the week type thing.
Yeah, we might slow trickle it.
Yeah, that makes sense, right? Because you don't want to drop it all and then something's broken. That's a whole disaster.
Yeah, and we have like for the drug thing as well, like we have like a really unique mechanic with the drug we're implementing here, this new one and the other one. So let's put it this way, the idea.
I don't know what turf we're taking.
Listen, if people have played Contagion, they'll know.
Oh, that's where you spread like the viruses and shit, right? I've never played it. I think I've seen it. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
like the world map and you spread shit.
Yeah, maybe. Listen, Smaxney had an idea, you know, like it's pretty cool.
Okay.
You guys get to get your hands on it without giving up too much.
I'm gonna be turning people's fucking communities into a bunch of crackheads, man.
Good.
All right,
start with the mob.
Oh, yeah, they're being dealt with, and then I'm coming after Reeker. He's gonna be fucking dealt with too. Turning that guy into a crackhead.
All right, good. Solidify my retirement.
Yeah, perfect. That'll be my perma. I'll perma Reeker.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
All right, easy. I won't take too much of your time, but it looks dope.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff in there. I think it's gonna be awesome. There's a bunch of stuff there too I didn't mention, like full on like progression upgrades that people find really cool. And I think a lot of criminals will really enjoy the fact that there's a way to progress to get your, let's put it this way, black market medical is coming in this update as well. Also, addictions from drugs is coming as well. There's also drug tests that cops and medical be able to do, Narcan to get rid of like addiction and that type of thing. Class A's are coming this week. Or sorry, A class cars are coming this week.
That's fire.
Yeah, there's a lot of really good stuff.
I
Plus,
saw someone
then we
asking
have
to new properties. Any new properties coming?
we're working on the Polito and the beach update right now, both of them. So like Del Perro and that will basically, when we open those right now, we're gonna open up 2 of the allow lists that we have on offer. And then as we open Polito and Del Perro Beach, we're gonna open up the other 2 allow lists. So basically, the top 4 gangs will, in that order, will week over week we'll have the choice of which one they get. So we'll open up for each area of the map we open. We'll open up a different exclusive allow list that we have on offer for gangs.
All right, easy. That'll be fire.
Yep, cool.
All right, dude.
All right, take it easy, man.
All right, peace.